1 month, 6 days ago, this was the scenario confronting Indian cricket. Rohit Sharma, glum-faced, with absolutely an entire nation in tears after the World Cup loss. 36 days later, he comes for the first press conference after that World Cup loss. In the interim, he had given an interview wherein he stated that whatever support they got from the outside, it motivated him. Then he headed off to London and then he was spending some time there. Rohit Sharma came to South Africa about a week ago, practiced, had a couple of fitness sessions, and now he's set to captain yet again. Now remember, this World Cup loss is the start of a new chapter for Rohit Sharma, because now everywhere he goes, there will be questions on how he overcame that World Cup pain. Has the team overcome the pain? What is the future for Rohit Sharma in the next 6 months? The India versus South Africa team composition, the build-up, that took secondary stage, because the first couple of questions were on how he overcame that World Cup pain and what is the future for Rohit Sharma. He gave one practical answer and one which might delight a section of fans, which might give a bit of uncertainty around it. Because what did Rohit Sharma first say about that World Cup pain? For 10 games, the way how the Indian team played, there were not too many people who were picking up the flaws. Oh, you could pick on this particular weakness. Oh, you could pick on that particular strength. It was a total team effort. But in the final, they didn't do some things right which hurt them big time. And on that, Rohit Sharma stated, the way we played the World Cup, we expected to go an inch further. We could not do it. It was a very hard part for all of us. Rahul Dravid yesterday in the press conference stated that yes, a player has to move on because there is so much of cricket. But Rohit Sharma, in a very practical and a very humane way, stated it was a very hard part for all of us. You could see that afterwards reports emerged that he and Virat Kohli had cried, really cried in the dressing room, because for so many years, the Indian cricket team was building up for the 2023 World Cup. Fine, the pain of 2019, 4 years, 4 months later, whatever happened, the 21 T20 World Cup, okay, begrudgingly take it aside. 22 loss, fine. 21 and 23 WTC finals, somewhere the patience level was wearing thin. But on November 19th, when India lost in the final, the entire bubble burst. And because of that, Rohit Sharma and his team were now confronted with a scenario where at this particular point in time, they will have had to rebuild all over again. Which is where his point about what holds for him in the future was asked. What is the future for Rohit Sharma after South Africa? IPL, fine. Tests against England, yes. World T20, or if you want to extend that, Champions Trophy 2025? Rohit gave a very simple answer. He said, as a batter, I am batting well. But the next couple of comments that he says, whatever is in front of me, whatever, I would like to play. So he is non-committed about his future, but he's also committed to playing the game for as long as it is there. So as far as the immediate future is concerned, it looks like Rohit Sharma has made himself available across formats. He's not given up on his T20 aspirations. He's not given up on his ODI aspirations. He's definitely not giving up on his test aspirations. So this was the one major takeaway from that press conference. Whatever is in front of me, I would like to play. So he's not ruled himself out entirely out of any format. That's the biggest takeaway. But there is a series to be won in South Africa. We all know that for 31 years, India has been traveling to South Africa. The likes of Tendulkar, Dravid, Lakshman, Ganguly, Kohli, Rohit, Bumrah, still at this point in time, have never won a test series there. Sehwag, Gambhir, everybody tried. No one won a test match. Test series rather. Why do you think that the Indian cricket team struggles in South Africa? Because England, Australia and all, they are different in their own way. But South Africa seems to be different for simple reasons. He stated, the cracks open up a bit and you see invariable bounce. Throughout the 5 days, I cannot pinpoint where you can bat nicely. Which is the one particular period in time wherein you can bat well in South Africa? The answer is actually you can't, because there can be cluster collapses from both sides. So, can be day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, anytime. So, that's why this is the main reason. I cannot pinpoint where you can bat nicely. We have experienced this whenever we have come here. It becomes tougher and tougher. You saw even in 2021-22, third innings, India could not go past 300, and that's why South Africa chased 257 in Johannesburg, 212 in Cape Town, and that's why it was a very, very big thing. South Africa, the changing conditions, he also stated, okay, in England, if it is overcast, it will swing. When it is sunny, it is flat. Not so in South Africa. It can seam and bounce even if it is cloudy, even if it is sunny. But the same question that was asked to Rahul Dravid, it was asked to Rohit Sharma. What if you win the series in South Africa? Is it a balm for the wound that happened in the World Cup final loss? Pragmatic answer from Rohit Sharma when he stated, if we win a series, it will be huge. He acknowledged that, yes, you will join Australia and South Africa as the only other teams to have won a test series everywhere in the globe. I don't know whether a victory here will be a balm for the World Cup wound. World Cup is a World Cup. Comparisons are difficult. Indeed, if you win a series in South Africa, you won a test series, you won an ODI series, great. But you didn't win an ICC event. India of today is facing the South Africa in the early part of the 21st century. Bilateral giants, winning it consistently, having a ratio of 3:1. But in ICC events, you judge a greatness of a team by winning ICC events, not bilateral series. South Africa can never be counted as a great nation because they did not win a World Cup yet. ICC events, they have only won one. Australia, on the other hand, have won about 9 of them. And if you want to include the WTC, they have won 10 of them. India also have won everything. That's why they are a greater nation. Bilateral series only makes you a good nation. ICC event wins make you a great nation. But the main team composition, he gave an indication that Siraj, Bumrah, Thakur will play. Amongst Jadeja and Ashwin, looking at the balance, maybe they will want to go for Ravindra Jadeja. But whether Prasidh Krishna or Mukesh Kumar will be picked. Because remember, Centurion will be hit the deck and kind of it will assist the bowlers, pace bowlers every single time. Who will he choose? He said, tough to pick between Mukesh and Prasidh. We need to figure out how the pitch will play and what the team needs. They were actually going to go today and assess the wicket in Centurion. But unfortunately, because of the rain, the practice session was called off. They'll have a meeting today in the evening and afterwards, they'll decide 75% of the decision has been made. 25% in the meeting, and on the day of the match when they go to the ground, they will then assess whether they will pick Prasidh or Mukesh. Mukesh, remember, both are hit the deck bowlers. They can swing it around. Mukesh can get a bit more swing in the air. Prasidh is much more of a hit the deck bowler. Prasidh took 5 wickets and a hat-trick in the India-A versus South Africa encounter. Mukesh, on the other hand, 6 to 8 months, he's had a phenomenal rise. Now, concerns have been raised about KL Rahul keeping. What about KL Rahul? What will he offer? Rohit Sharma stated that the way he kept in the World Cup, it was pleasing. He actually wants to take the role up. It's not as if the team management said, oh, KL, you have to keep. KL Rahul himself wanted to keep. Because as far as we are concerned, if you have to keep Rishabh Pant out of the test team, KL Rahul has to contribute as a keeper. If he can't contribute as a keeper and a batter, then in the test match scenario at least, Rishabh Pant is a straight walk-in. So that's why KL Rahul, he knows that this series could potentially be his second last series if he has to show his worth with the bat and the gloves. We get to play a solid batter at number 5 and 6. Number 5 and 6 is a very important position because Pant used to occupy that before the accident, number 5 or number 6. So, KL Rahul potentially has 2 series. Then if he doesn't perform, Rishabh Pant, if he performs well, he comes back. Ishan Kishan is also there in the waiting. And remember, KL Rahul has only gotten the chance because Ishan Kishan is not there in the series. On the next 6 months, Remember, there is a desperation now which has reached the 11th year when it comes to ICC events. Rohit, the seniors, the youngsters, everybody wants to win an ICC event. When that question was asked, Rohit, with a very rather humorous way, stated, "We worked hard, something should come. Kabhi na kabhi kuch to hoga yaar." That's the way how Rohit Sharma said. It's typical laid back Bombaya style. People are desperate for it. Everyone wants to get glory, be it the youngsters or be it the seniors. So, next 6 months, everybody is going to work hard for glory. But when that glory comes, if it comes, it will be a big burden of Indian cricket's back. Because 10 years, a decade has passed, a golden generation might not win an ICC event. 2013 was the last, but now we are in 2024, 11 years. It is a long, long time indeed. So, Rohit Sharma and the team are gearing up for the Centurion Test match, but remember, the first 2 days of this Test match are filthy. The weather is rain throughout on Boxing Day. 27th also there are patches of rain. 28th onwards you want to see some very fine weather in Centurion. So one hopes that the rain eases off and that we get to see a cracking Test match. Remember, only 2 tests. If this Test match is drawn, Cape Town becomes a do or die encounter for both teams. So in that sense, Rohit Sharma is gearing up for his first match after that World Cup heartbreak. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.